that. Get rid of that. Too thick. Too thick with a actually capitalized Y once. That's such a weird fucking sentence. I could just imagine that there's some kind of a more experienced artist at some point probably going to see this and be cringing with so much of what I've actually done. I'll be like, look, the best I could do, like literally like trade off best I could do. I can't take the letter P out much more than that. Kind of half straightens out, but I can't actually do its curves and stuff. With this, what I can do is at least skim off some excess. That that'll help. I've done most of this. The H is almost clean. It's the side of the H isn't right. Then I think it's mostly just the P is left. That's it. And then once that's done, like I haven't done the part of the H that I can't see underneath the hand, but I'm not gonna fucking bother. And that's too skinny. When you get like hyper detailed because I put it in the wrong spot. All right. So it's really just to clean up around the letter P. That's it. And I could probably bits this around because it's not like in here where I can just like remove that. So I'm gonna take a bit. Um, I don't really want it to be too straight either. Take these like little tiny minute steps with this and hope I don't completely fuck up the shape. A lot harder to get this back after I've removed it. Yeah, it's too close. I think I've taken it in a bit too close. Yeah, a little bit. Fine. I can fix up this corner a tiny bit to it. That looks almost right for the most way around. Actually, it actually looks a little bit too thick on the bottom half. That's fantastic. Oh, I wasn't expecting that. I also wasn't expecting the Spanish Inquisition, but here we are. I'm trying to parallel it with these little dots. If anybody's wondering how I'm doing this. Oh, wow. Oh, that's how many it took. All right. Let me undo that. Cool. I don't mind that. It does highlight it. It's not too faded. Only thing I could do is make that actually darker, which I might do. Let's save this. Let's see. Save that and then give me the darkest color. Let me just grab you. Should be almost all touching. And slap some darker color on it. See how the darkest looks? I'm pretty sure I had that originally. Oh, that kind of pops. Yeah, okay. Yep, that doesn't fade out. Even at that size, should still be readable. I said I'm going to try to cut it off shorter. Like, I may even lose some of her ribbon. I don't really give a fuck. She's just got to have the aesthetic there. The funny thing is, I'll spend all this time on this and I may actually lose like half of the look, but I don't really care. Let me get my ribbon. Where are you? Come here. You. Cool. Ribbon. Hmm. Alright, so what I basically want is here shouldn't be too dark, but here will be. Anything is because I'm not blurring any of these layers, I don't really have to worry about the bleed out of like cleaning up one of these. Yeah, no, that's already turned down. I was gonna say, I'm like, that's always loud. I like not to fire though. Actually gonna leave that. I like that. It's like a little stylized bit of shadow. Too big. damn it. I keep cutting off this little bit here. There you go. Hmm. I like how that side looks. No, this isn't quite the same side bow on both sides. Not the same sort of shape. Nice. Cool. The other thing I could have done is I literally could have put it across her forehead, ironically. I'll do two versions of this. Let's hide some stuff. Hide that, hide that. Okay. Save you. Save you as hypermote 1. And I'll see where this goes with this. So save base 1. Let's get you cropped. I know I've got to take it into an even square. Something like that. Um, I know I'm not going to be able to take all of her ribbon in it because the best case scenario would be to be like this. Yeah, somewhere down there. All right, I'm going to take it as close as I can get it. And then I'm going to go from there. Okay, 30, 38 is what it's got to go up to. Okay, let's do that. Let me try this a couple of different ways. Export as um sure, export that as 1. Let me see what that looks like. Now, I also want to do this as shorter than that. So I've got to bring this down. What I was thinking is if I brought it down to about here, how hard do I have to pull it in at the sides though? Still very wide. Actually quite a lot shorter than I thought. I make this taller. Okay, so that's perfectly squared. That's okay. That's actually kind of cute. The other thing I was thinking of was instead of her holding it, would be to put it like up here between like her hair and ribbon, where there's a whole heap of space. But I don't think I'll need to. Anything I could do is maybe if I hadn't cut it so tight to begin with, I could make it lower. Let's do that. I may not have to double this. Let's take you like that. Leave the top. Bring you down to your eyebrows again. Kind of where we went. Want it to stand up enough that people can fucking read it though. The only problem sometimes with these is like they get real tight in. My question is, does she need her eyebrows? Good question. Needs to be 12,000. Okay, bring that in a bit. It's more centered. Not too bad. I could take it down by a tiniest fucking bit. Make it just a bit bigger. Looks like that's about the smallest I can make her before she's too off-centered or anything. Maybe. I'll do that. I want to have just the edges of it actually in it. Yeah, perfect. Save that. Save that as, that's going to be, hold up. Export that as full size emote one. Yeah, replace that. All right, let's go. Um, Scale. That's what I want. I've got to merge all these and merge everything. All right, time to scale shit. Pretty sure it's what 112, the size that Twitch uses. Let me check that. I'm pretty sure that's the base size that they work with. Yeah, 112. I was right with that. Scale that. Let's see. Perfect. Now let's see. Like chaos at the airport. Okay, what are the other sizes that I need? It's nearly 560. Scale that down to height of 560. Let's plot that. Next size down is 28. All right. It gets fucking tiny, but that's what they scale down to. At this point, all that detail that I put in doesn't fucking matter. Like, it looks like this, but if I actually scale out, it's like super tiny icon. What that? 20. I did 26. Hold up. Undo that. Undo that. You go scale. Is this a full size? Yeah. All right. Scale to, what is it? 28. Yeah, that's a bit better. That's right? Come back here, folder. I accidentally quit out of it. Oh, God. Yeah, 28. Okay. Have a look at those in file. The tiniest hype is hard to see, but medium and above is pretty easy. I'm quite happy with that. Very cute. Streaming quite a while. That's it. I am. Art streams are different. So I generally keep to a regular schedule of like 5 days a week, being like no more than 4 to 5 hour streams, either starting at 9 or 10 and going till 1 or 2 a.m., with the exception being PUBG on Fridays, only being a 3 hour stream because it's more taxing, and art streams once a month being more longer. So yeah, art streams can go easily into 10 hours, easily, which I'm probably going to push on into. I'm going to take a break in a moment because I've just finished making. Hold up. So yeah, I've just finished making my emote. That's hype. So I'm going to try to upload her in a minute and see what Twitch thinks of that while I go and refresh my drinks and stuff like that. And then I'm going to change her over because I'll just dump this file and I'll just bring in the one that I saved as full hyper mode without any changes merging. And I'm going to save this as part. I'm going to save that as hard emote. And yeah, I'm going to change her around in a little bit. So she's already changed and I'm going to get rid of some stuff. Yeah. All right. So I'm going to go quickly take a break, get a drink and stuff like that. I will be back. Makes me feel like back in 2011. Yeah. So I have like a whole variety of stuff. I've got anything. What's my playlist age here? Hold up. So I have literally imported songs from, mind you, I'm not counting like the really old songs, like old songs that I can't put a date to, but I've got anything from like 2009, I think. Hold up. 2010 onwards is in this playlist, plus some good oldies as well. So there's like some Linkin Park and some other stuff in here as well. It's all pretty good shit. It's my personal taste, which is kind of like a little bit all over the shop, and there's like different languages and everything. So yeah, it's cool. The only problem is like I can't make like a playlist that everybody can just get access to, and I can't. If I streamed on like if I had Spotify streaming or something like that, my board would get copyright striked. But despite being relatively young, whole family bopped to 80s and 2000 songs when I was a kid. See, I was born in the 80s, so a lot of the shit that I heard was much older. Like for instance, Kim Wilde is one of my favorite things. A Final Countdown is my favorite song, which God only knows when that was from. I can't quite remember, but I like Cascadia, and I like where'd you go? Kim Wilde. Kim Wilde's like older as well. What else? I don't mind some of Kim Wilde's stuff. I The funny thing is, there was a time in one of her music videos, I actually had like the same fucking body and similar voice to her. So I really fucking related to her. It was one of those kind of like, oh god moments. But yeah, I'm gonna change this over to a heart emote. Um Obviously it's gonna be probably about the same size, but I'll probably end up covering where her mouth is instead and making the heart bigger here. And that's not going to take nearly as long as this has because this is all mostly all here and done. So I just have to get rid of height, cover her mouth and stuff like that, and go from there. But and I'll see how I feel after doing that as to whether or not I want to keep going on to the next drawing. Um, Either way, I'm still playing PUBG this coming night. Like it's 3:30 a.m. for me, so I'm still playing PUBG later tonight. Not in this stream, but in a separate stream. I'll sleep at some point. Ah, yeah, this one's pretty fucking good. I'm gonna switch over to be right back. Was it you best sleep at some point? I will sometime between this stream and that stream. They are. They're a lot more taxing in the editing department though. There's like uh if I stream for 3 hours, it's 6 hours of editing minimum. Up to about 9 hours, if not more. So it's a lot. That's why I don't stream that one much. I only stream it for 3 hours for that reason. Everything else is super fast. Even this, like the biggest thing I'm gonna have with this long stream is literally just kind of getting it to render a 10-hour stream or something like that takes a while. That's about it. And downloading it takes a while. But it's not much. Alright. I'm legit gonna be back. In coffee. Where's my beer back there? I'm back. Welcome back, everybody. I ended up refreshing my energy drink and grabbing something to nibble on. So, yeah, back at it. Hazel, what you doing? What you doing, little one? Ah, okay. So I've already resaved you as heart. Azula's mush. Let's see. Now, hypermote is no longer this. Let's say I need hype gone. Oh yeah, that's right. I was going to take a moment to upload to Twitch. Hold up, let's do that. That won't take me much. Where's my thing? Yeah. Where is this thing? Work, images, yeah. Azula, why are you so mush? Why are you adorable? Hmm? Okay. So hopefully that will be approved at some point. I don't know how long it takes, but I've uploaded it now. So at some point, Hype's going to be able to be used. So that's super cool. And Azula's mush and Phoenix is toasting. And I have energy drink. And yeah, let's put this further on my shoulder so it stays hot. All right. Okay. So I want to get rid of this and make it into heart now. Delete that. Delete this. I can butcher this all I want because I what did I do? I saved this as something else so I can save it. That's a you. The only thing I want to do with you is scale you. Um Probably not that specifically.